When I woke up in the middle of the night, I felt like I needed water. I went downstairs. When I opened the fridge, I saw purple powder in the plastic. I took it out. "What is this?" I said, looking at the purple powder. I grabbed a few powders with my finger. Then I accidentally dropped the bag. "Oh no," I said in a muffled voice. Then there was a small portal getting bigger. "What is this?" I spoke. Then I fell into the portal. "Ah!" I screamed. Then I started to faint. When I woke up, I saw a gingerbread man in front of me. "Ah!" I screamed again. "Hi," the gingerbread man said. "I am Bread, the gingerbread man. What is your name?" Faith," I said in a nervous voice. I feel like I am going to faint again. "Where am I?" "Nice to meet you, Faith," said Bread. "You are in Ginger Town." "What town?" I asked. "Ginger Town. You are inside the snow globe," Bread said, smiling. "I'm inside a snow globe?" I was surprised about the news Bread told me. "Please tell me this is a dream." "Nope, this is not a dream. You are inside the snow globe," said Bread. I stood up, cleaning myself. I looked around. "How do I get out of this snow globe?" "Follow me," Bread said, walking with his little gingerbread legs. While I was following him, I saw many gingerbread houses along the way. When we arrived, I saw a big gingerbread castle. "Who lived here?" I asked Bread. "The gingerbread king. He rules the whole Ginger Town," Bread replied. "Why are we going to the Ginger King?" I asked. "So that the gingerbread king could help you get out of the snow globe. The Ginger King knows a lot of things," Bread said. "Okay," I spoke. "Hello," Bread said to the gingerbread knights. "We are here to see the king." Then the gingerbread knights opened the door. Inside, the gingerbread castle looked a lot better than the outside. There were so many candy decorations inside. I continued following Bread. Then we finally saw the gingerbread king. "Your Majesty," Bread said to the king, bowing. I was curious about what Bread was going to do next. "Good evening," the Ginger King said. "Now what do we have here?" "I am Bread. This is Faith," Bread replied. "Hello," I said. "What is a human doing here?" the Ginger King asked. "Oh, Faith is stuck here because..." "How did you get stuck here, Faith?" Bread asked. Well, I was in my kitchen when I saw purple powder on the fridge. I took it out, trying to figure out what it was. Then I accidentally dropped the bag. I tried to clean it until I saw a small portal that was getting bigger, little by little. Then I fell in the portal, and then I ended up here," I spoke. "Oh," Bread said. Your Majesty, we are here to ask you if you could help us get Faith out of the snow globe." I know a way," the Ginger King replied, "but it is going to take a week." "Marvelous," Bread said happily. "A week," I said, "but I want to go home now." "Well, I am afraid that is the only way," the Ginger King said. "You will have to stay here for a while until I am done with the work that you will need to get out of here." "Thank you, Your Majesty," Bread replied. We will be back in a week." "Take care of Faith, Bread," the Ginger King said. "Yes, Your Majesty," Bread said. We walked out of the gingerbread castle. I was following Bread. "Where are we going, Bread?" I asked. "To my gingerbread house," Bread replied. Then Bread whistled. A reindeer appeared. "Hop on." I hopped onto the reindeer, sitting behind Bread. "Hee-yah!" Bread said to the reindeer. "Whoa," I spoke. "I never rode a reindeer before." Well, now you have, Brad replied. Besides, I never named this reindeer. I was thinking of a name that will be perfect for the reindeer. Maybe Rudolph? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer? Brad asked. Just Rudolph without the red-nosed reindeer. I spoke. Okay, Brad said. We arrived at Brad's gingerbread house. I got off at Rudolph's back. We went inside Brad's gingerbread house. Nice gingerbread house. Thank you, Brad replied. Where am I going to sleep? I asked. Brad giggled. We never sleep. Wow. First, I got here in the snow globe. Then I met the king just to help me get out of here, but I must wait a week. Last, I am staying at your gingerbread house for a week, but you never sleep? I spoke. Just kidding, Brad replied. We do sleep. Oh, great, I said. There's a gingerbread bed there, Brad said, pointing at the right corner. Okay, thank you, I said. But where is your gingerbread bed? In the left corner, Brad replied. Oh, okay, I said. So what are we going to eat? Candy canes, Brad said, running to get candy canes. Yummy, I said. After 7 days passed, Brad started to run to me. Faith, it's been a week now. Let's go, hop on. I hopped on to Rudolph, looking excited. To the king, Rudolph, Brad said to Rudolph. When we arrived at the gingerbread castle, the king was waiting for us. He was holding a bottle of purple powder. He handed the bottle to me. Thank you so much, Your Majesty, I said to the king. Oh, you're very welcome, the king replied. I took some few powder in my hand, but before I dropped the powder, I hugged Brad and Rudolph. Aw, take care, Faith, Brad replied. Thank you again, Your Majesty, I said to the king. Oh, no problem. Just take care, the king said. I am going to miss this place and you, Brad and Rudolph, I said. I was sad to say goodbye to everyone I met at Gingertown. Oh, you do not have to miss us. You can always use the powder to get back here, the king replied. Thank you, Your Majesty, I said. Then I threw the powder on the floor. A portal appeared. See you all soon, I said to everyone. Then I jumped into the portal. I arrived back at the kitchen. Well, that was a great adventure.